We're talking a lot about the fire horse, but have you heard of the red goat fate cycle? Hi, I'm Suzanne from Harmonizing Energies Feng Shui, and I wanted to share this really important information with you because it's already starting to show up on a world stage. This is about understanding what the red goat fate cycle is. And basically, it's a generational pattern of ideological reset. The red goat fate cycle is not a single year or event. It's a rare 60-year energetic rhythm within Chinese metaphysics that signals periods of deep ideological realignment. When this cycle activates, humanity does not simply adjust, it redefines what it stands for. The goat is associated with values, belief systems, morality, community, and the collective emotional field. It governs how societies decides what's right and what's acceptable and what gives life meaning. When the goat is overlaid with fire, becoming the red goat, these themes are no longer gentle or philosophical. They become visible, urgent, and emotionally charged. This is the energy of cultural turning points. During red goat cycles, people stop quietly conforming. They begin questioning inherited beliefs, social contracts, political authority, and moral frameworks. What once felt fixed becomes negotiable. What was tolerated becomes intolerable. What was unspoken comes into the light. Historically, these cycles coincide with cultural revolutions and mass movements, challenges to political and social authority, shifts in identity, rights, and collective values, the collapse of outdated systems, generational redefining of normal, and the last full activation in the 1960s reshaped education, gender roles, civil rights, spirituality, and politics across the globe. Entire generations rejected the worldview of their parents and rebuilt society around new ideals. What makes this activation different is scale and speed. Back then, change spread through books, newspaper, radio, and television. Now, it spreads through algorithms, platforms, and instant global connection. Ideas no longer take years to mature. They go viral in minutes. The red goat fate cycle therefore amplifies polarization and ideological tension, identity movements and cultural redefinition, emotional intensity around belief, the rise of an us versus them thinking, a hunger for belonging, meaning, and moral certainty. It's not a peaceful cycle. It's a clarifying one. On a personal level, this energy shows up as a refusal to live by rules that no longer feel true, a desire to break away from inherited roles, a redefinition of identity and purpose, a need for meaning beyond surface success, and emotional sensitivity around values and belonging. People will feel called to choose who they are and what they stand for. The fire horse ignites this cycle, and the red goat gives it direction. Together, they do not simply evolve the world, they force it to decide what it's becoming. We are not moving into an era of passive change. It's an era of conscious choice. And in times like these, clarity becomes power. So if you want to know more about what is to come in 2026, then join me on Monday night on my Zoom for my annual Chinese New Year call at 7 p.m. If you comment horse call, and I will send the link for you to register. I'll see you online.